Hey everyone, welcome to this video जहाँ चाहिँ मैले मेरो थाइल्यान्ड ट्रिप भ्लग गर्न गइरहेको छु जुन भोलिबाट सुरु हुँदैछ एन्ड धेरै एक्साइटमेन्ट र थोरै नर्भसनेस आई थिङ्क दिस इज वाट डिस्क्राइब्स माई फिलिङ किनभने दिस इज गोइङ टु बी माई फर्स्ट इन्टरनेसनल ट्रिप जुन सोलो हुन गइरहेको छ एन्ड नाउ आइम गोइङ टु सो वाट आई हेभ प्याक्ड फर माई ट्रिप I tried to keep my packing as light as possible. I read travel blogs, which made my decision of packing really easy and quick. I also made sure that all necessary documents were in place as the trip was all about taking care of myself and enjoying to the fullest. Even after packing everything, my suitcase was only half filled. The very next day, I left my room with a heart filled with excitement and a mind filled with curiosity. The picture of Tribhuvan International Airport was no different than what I had imagined. Many people were in line to fly, and their bags seemed heavy, maybe because they were filled with dreams and aspirations waiting to become accomplished. While I had just started enjoying my solitude, I could see that there was plenty of time left for the flight. However, not everyone was concerned about it. Many were indulged in their own professional work, and then I decided to sit down in a chair, read my book, and then share an interesting experience with you. Hey everyone, so मैले बोर्डिङ पास लिइसकेँ एन्ड थ्याङ्कफुली इमिग्रेसन पनि चेक भयो बट देन रमाइलो कुरा के भयो भने एज एक्सपेक्टेड इमिग्रेसनमा चाहिँ बिलिभ गर्न गाह्रो भयो कि अब एज अ स्टुडेन्ट त्यो पनि 19 इयर्स ओल्ड एक्लै घुम्न कसरी गइरहेको छ थाइल्यान्ड भन्ने कुरामा अनि तर वेन आई सेड कि म काठमाडौँ युनिभर्सिटीमा बिबिए पढिरहेको स्टुडेन्ट हो अनि त्यसपछि दिस इज वाइ एम गोइङ मेरो अलरेडी रिटर्न टिकट छ भनेपछि बल्ल द इमिग्रेसन अफिसर गट कन्भिन्स्ड र तर पनि फुल्ली कन्भिन्स नभएर मलाई ड्याडलाई पनि कल गर्न लाउनु भयो लाइक फ्यामिलीलाई त थाहा दिँदैछौ नि जाँदैछौ भनेर अनि सो द्याट वाज अ भेरी फन एक्सपिरियन्स अनि तर थ्याङ्कफुल्ली सबै कुरा सजिलो नै भयो मोर इजियर देन आई थट र अब चाहिँ मेरो 1:30 को फ्लाइट छ आइएम वेटिङ भर्खरै 11:30 भइरहेको छ सो 2 आवरको लागि चाहिँ आइएम गोइङ टु स्पेन्ड टाइम इन दिस एयरपोर्ट. As the line was gradually moving towards the airplane, my heartbeats were rising exponentially. Somewhere I was scared. The safety instructions that were there about turbulence, emergency landing, and other hypothetical situations that could possibly happen in an airplane scared me more. While the plane was about to take off, all I could do was not look outside the window and focus on other passengers who looked calm, at least more than me. However, soon after the plane took off, I was more stable. I found myself lost within the clouds. I realized the fear was now almost gone and I was enjoying the meal already. I made a friend during the trip who would constantly look at me and smile. I could barely understand what he was trying to say, but he made me realize that I just wanted to become like him, carefree, jolly, and one with full of enthusiasm. Looking at him, I did not realize how fast I had landed at Suvarnabhumi International Airport. Good morning everyone. So आज म पतायामा छु and the day is pretty bright. Let me show you. Okay, so मलाई जति चिन्ता लागिरहेको थियो त्यति अँध्यारो चाहिँ दिन छैन खासमा. It's pretty bright तर क्लाउड्सहरू देखिरहेको छ कुनै कुनै ठाउँमा. I hope as the day passes यो क्लाउड्सहरू चाहिँ अझ खुल्दै जान्छ, वेदर खुल्दै जान्छ भन्ने एक्सपेक्ट गरेको छु. किनभने आज we are going to Koland island and त्यो आइल्यान्डमा जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ we need a pretty bright and sunny day. त्यो भयो भने मात्र मजा आउँछ बिचमा गएको नभए चाहिँ मजा आउँदैन. अब सुरु भयो तनाव किनभने this adapter is not very adaptive to the charging port of Thailand. So जसले गर्दाखेरि I cannot use my own adapter from apple, but I have to do something. So let me see if I can get something in the stores out there in Thailand. किनभने यो त अब काम गर्नेवाला छैन. So let's see what I can do for this. So finally I got this charger adapter from 7-Eleven store र एकदमै खुसी लाग्यो किनभने एउटा जेनरल स्टोरमा पनि धन्न चार्जरहरू अनि एडाप्टरहरू चाहिँ राखेको हुँदो रहेछ. सो ओके, दिस सुड वर्क फर द नेक्स्ट 5 days. So much windy. It's so much windy here. म अहिले कोरल आइल्यान्डमा छु. As you can see, this is an island जुन चाहिँ पतायाबाट around half an hour speedboat गरेपछि आइपुगिन्छ. And many people decided to swim, तर since I only had 1 hour to spend in this beautiful island, मैले चाहिँ swimming costume ल्याएर पनि swimming चाहिँ गरिनँ. So I decided to roam around for about an hour in this island. र एकदमै स्ट्रङ विन्ड भएको भएर पनि वी हेभ एन अब्लिगेसन टु गो टु होटेल अर्ली किनभने एकदमै हाई टाइड्स हुँदो रहेछ वाइल कमिङ फ्रम द स्पिड बोट. सो लेट्स सी यतापट्टि के भेटिन्छ. लेट्स रोम अराउन्ड एन्ड ह्याभ समथिङ. दिस इज डे 3 एट पटाया र आजको प्लान भनेको 10 बजे म यहाँबाट चेकआउट गर्दैछु एन्ड देन आज ब्याङ्कक जाँदैछु म, विच इज द क्यापिटल अफ थाइल्यान्ड. र ब्याङ्ककमा आज केही टेम्पलहरू भिजिट गर्ने प्लान छ एन्ड देन इभिनिङ टाइमतिर क्रुज डिनर पनि सेड्युल रहेछ. सो आइ एम रियली लुकिङ फरवर्ड टु दिस डे. सी यु अल. At my last day in Bangkok, I got the opportunity to visit the largest aquarium in the Southeast Asia. The place had actually awoken the inner child inside me, the one with full of curiosity. However, traveling alone in a city where I did not know anyone, I was allowed to be the curious child that I wanted to be. I was so fascinated that I did not realize how quickly 2 hours had passed in this beautiful place. But I was less concerned because I was not bounded by time. One of the perks of traveling solo is that you are free to decide where you want to go. You take the ownership of every decision. There were tons of more things that I could do in the ocean world, like watching the movie Aquaman. However, I decided to visit one of the popular shopping malls there in Bangkok instead. The purpose of going there was not to shop anything, but to see how rich the city was. The mall was very crowded enough to make a stranger worry if he'll get lost in this huge place. I could see luxury fashion brands such as Ray-Ban, Ralph Lauren, and Gucci. I realized that not only this place has a great infrastructure, but also it has a huge population who live a lavish life here. The next day, I had to leave early as my flight was at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I left for Subarnabhumi International Airport. As I was approaching the airport, I could vividly remember the dilemma that I had while landing in the airport. There were so many questions of which I had no answer. To be honest, I was skeptical if I could independently travel in a new city. However, today I was smiling. I was smiling as I was returning with so many new experiences that were totally worth it. Experiences of joy, hurdles, self-fulfillment, meeting new people, and moreover, discovering myself. So, if I get another chance to travel solo in yet another place, I would definitely take the opportunity, grab my passport, and go for another journey.